Happy Monday, y'all. I hope everyone had a great weekend. I know that I did. I'm actually making this video because this past weekend I received a message from the Lord. And at the time, I really didn't perceive it as a message from the Lord, being that I was so aggravated with the situation at hand. But now I know for sure that it was definitely a message from the Lord. So to make a long story short, I ended up quitting my second job this weekend. It wasn't really something that I wanted to do, but more so something that I was forced to do. So Saturday, I got to work. I clocked in. I was in a great mood, which I'm always in a good mood. It's hard to kill my vibe. Like, that's just me. Always happy, always in a good mood, always positive. So for some reason, the store manager that was on duty that day, he just had a nasty disposition and a nasty vibe about himself. So he starts like nitpicking, doing little small things to kind of get a reaction out of me, to have a confrontation. I ignored simply because I'm only at this job 2 to 3 days out of the week anyway. So I just come here to make money and go home. That's about it. So I'm not about to entertain drama and foolishness. So I continue on about my day, just ignoring him, doing what I have to do. So I'm scheduled for a 15-minute break at 2 o'clock. I go on my 15-minute break at 2 o'clock. At 2:05, he storms in the break room and he proceeds to tell me that he has been looking for me and asks me who sent me on a break. Now, mind you, this is my scheduled break. So at this point, I'm just like, are you serious? Because you cannot be talking to me. So he's telling me that I need to be on a register in Kohl's. Now, mind you, I am a Sephora employee, so technically I don't have to do anything in Kohl's because that's not my job. Now, being the person that I am, I probably would have assisted him had he not approached me in that manner. So what I did was I kindly grabbed my purse, my keys, and I handed him the radio and informed him that anything else that belonged to the store that I had possession of was in Sephora. And I walked out. I told him some other stuff too, but the other stuff that I told him was not very Christian-like, so I would rather leave it out. So at this point, I'm in my car, I'm driving home. I'm still kind of aggravated about the situation just for the simple fact that I don't disrespect anyone. So I really don't like anyone disrespecting me, but hey, people will be people. It is what it is. God allowed it to happen, so it had to be for a reason. So fast forward to Sunday. The first thing I do when I wake up on Sundays is open my Bible. Reading my Bible literally sets the tone for my day. So that's what I do. That's part of my self-care routine. So this past week, I've been meditating on the book of Matthew. So I opened my Bible to the book of Matthew, and I noticed that it's on the part where Jesus starts recruiting his disciples. Now, before these men became disciples of Jesus, a large majority of them were fishermen. So they had a career prior to being a disciple. But when Jesus called them, they left their career to follow Jesus. And then it dawned on me. See, in December, I kept telling everybody, I kept saying, there will not be a Sunday in 2025 when I'm not sitting in the church house. Like, I will be in somebody's church every Sunday. But having two jobs, that's hard because most of the time, my second job had me scheduled on Saturdays and Sundays. So it's very rare that I could make it to church. So guess what? Saturday, that was Jesus calling me out, letting me know, hey, you remember that promise you made to me back in December? I need you to follow through. So I'm going to remove this job. So I say that to say, Jesus will take away anything that distracts us from serving him. He will literally take it away. So we have no choice but to serve him and to keep our promises to him.